Going to the Tate's Comics show. There's a bunch of vendor booths over here. Bunch of vendor booths. We'll see.
I'm already out. I have like $10. I just
That's awesome. There's some Max Headroom hiding back there.
You know how much for? Where's Jesse at?
Sunshine Family.
oh, carbonite.
Chucky.
Around that?
Gotta get that for Jason. Ooh, a Transformers case. Nice. Sorry.
Thank you. No problem. I guess did you make a file? The Ninja Turtle game? $40. That is a great catch. $5 up.
Oh, it's PS2 as well. Oh my god.
Check those out. Cool.
It's got money.
That's galore. Monster, but no chains.
I still remember.
Yeah, someone.
I'm looking to get like the good stuff.
What are you guys doing for your day?
I really like the Omega Supreme, man. This
I think you should go
He-
home with him.
He's one of the coolest characters, you know. I got 2 of my Gen 1, so I can have it in the base mode and then the robot standing behind it. It's pretty,
that would be nice.
it's a really cool display. But I want one of the modern ones because they're incredible looking, you know. Someday.
Decisions.
I didn't buy.
Megas out there, so it's like if you want to start a Mega Supreme collection, like this is one of them.
It's not in my budget today. I'm very tight right now, but I still had to come to this show, you know.
Whenever you're ready, I'll take down a number or whatever, or I'll give you my number if you want to.
Do you have a card or something, or?
No, I'm not a seller.
Yeah, you
I'm
just.
just a guy who lives in a house.
It's been through 2 cars.
What is this?
Buddy Jason's back there. Jason. Selling his stuff.
I have some more too. I just didn't put them out.
So yeah, that one I like because that one is like the only one that it's really like the cartoon. Like the actual comic. Yes, that's the one from. When he started with that beautiful.
Zoom classic.
How much are you guys in the bags? That one's $2. The rest okay.
Swear that thing's moved.
These were like right now.
Well, this one here,
I think we have it. Hard to say.
it has to be wrong.
I think we paid.
3 people have already, like, they didn't want to buy it. They want to keep it. That's fine.
I know it's cool. I never told somebody else.
Yeah, I think we paid. I think around 125 a piece for our
Yeah, because
one.
right now they're like 200. For some reason they spiked. They were a little lower than 100. Right, I think they only had money for Christmas. They're making, what's it called? Lost Raisins. Actually, they own each other. Yeah. I thought about that. People were saying they shove it all their. Yeah. Yeah, nobody said that. They own each other.
Yeah, so people think lost life.
Yeah. I just thought about
Redistribution.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? When you're in Hawaii,
I got my dad to dig me.
Zach, I might need you not this week. He's coming on Sunday. And he'll be here Monday and Tuesday. I don't know if I should just rent the U-Haul and just shovel everything. I know, it's a thing. But once it's in storage, I can sell it, dude. I don't want people coming for the house.
Those are cool, man.
Yeah.
You don't see them that often, you know?
That's what the other we were just talking about the other day.
It's cool. How much are the Star Trek guys down there?
Pick me off. I know they're not working a lot, so however many you want, we'll figure it out. 2 for $5. I don't know.
There's definitely 2 that I'm interested in, so I mean, if you want to do that, that's cool with me.
Okay.
Yeah, good man.
So I have to be careful.
Come get your cool stuff, I don't want any more.
Unfortunately, I don't. I'm sorry. There were these boys. I never got on the plane by myself and went. So it was a little nerve-wracking. But I was I mean, we're actually, me and OG, we're actually going to drive up there this year. And what we're going to do is that we're going to stop. Okay, I'm going to check on that. Yeah, every time we go somewhere, we try to find a car. We went to Tennessee, we try to find one there. Yeah. That's it. Is that how we see it?
What I want me to do before we wake it. Want me to type in support a call.
Yeah, this is his absolute favorite.
Stuck Shannon over there with the bucket.
School spawn stuff.
Right now,
I think I see Marvel over there. We're gonna go for those Marvel.
so if you're not going to
Really cool. I got some you know, like I spent $100 like I've been into like designer toys and like little resin. $100 for yeah. Nothing else.
He's actually selling the Nintendo classic, the one that came out. I guess he bought a whole bunch of it right now.
So there were like an awful lot of pop figures and video game stuff. Gears of War, kind of cool weapon there, and a whole bunch of other things here at this show that, you know, normally I'd be super interested in, but you know, I'm looking for toys right now. So what did I get? Here's what I got. I got me the classic Trek bridge set out of 150,000. What? Oh, we're less than 50,000 out of 150,000. That's like a decent number, right? Captain Kirk. Sulu's back there. Hard to see from this angle. Montgomery Scott in the red there. You got Bones. Front and center. Uhura. And Chekhov. Pavel Chekhov. And Mr. Spock. Captain James T. Kirk, Commanding Officer, First Officer Spock, Science Officer, Dr. Leonard McCoy, Ensign Pavel Chekhov, Lieutenant Sulu, Lieutenant Uhura, Lieutenant Commander Montgomery Scott, Starfleet gear. They got phasers, communicators. There's all these action bases in there if you want to take it apart and look at it. And just like the ship crashing, this thing just, totally crashed. Classic collector's figure set from the original TV show. We've got to look at the back here. This is cool. It's got all this information. I'm not going to read all this. If you want to read it, you can pause it. Yeah. All the stats on Kirk, Spock, and McCoy there. And then we'll go to the other 4 here. Try to get all 4 of them on there. So if you want to read the back of those, you could pause it and read that. For Scotty, Sulu, Uhura, and Chekhov. That's pretty cool. This is a nice set. I really like this thing. Glad I got it back. I did a bundle. Got this Yoda guy as part of the bundle. Doing a bundle is a good thing. No, wait. The Star Trek thing was separate. It was $15. I told him all I had was $15. Can I have it for $15? And he said yes. So he took the $15. The Yoda here was separate. It's a backpack. But this little pouch in the back is barely large enough to fit anything. I mean, look at this. I can only fit my fingers in there. It's like... you can put... change in there. He's like an oversized change purse. That's what he is. A giant coin purse is what this Yoda is. And but Yoda was part of the bundle with some other things I'll show you in a few minutes here. But continuing with Star Trek, we got Ambassador Kalar. I think you saw in the video where I was kind of doing this deal. 2 for $5. So I could do that. I took Kalar, and she comes with the spiked glove, a life support mask, and a ceremonial Klingon sword. Here's her accessories and file card. And then we got Dathon. Is that how you say his name? Dathon? This is from like the one where... all I can remember is like Picard and Dathon had to fight a monster, and the Dathon, the Tamarian captain, his people spoke in like weird ways, He comes with a Tamarian gear, dagger, logbook, flaming branch, and a ceremonial knife. He gave one knife to Picard and kept a knife himself, and they were going to fight off a guy. His packaging's a little squished, the bubble's dented, but... I like Dathon. He's pretty cool. And I just wanted to have him in my collection. So here's all his gear and his file card. If you want to pause it, you can read that. Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra, right? That's what they always said. Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra. And it was supposed to be like getting Picard into the right mood. So also I got, this is part, so those 2 were $5. The original Star Trek thing was $15. This was part of a bundle which with the Yoda. So the Yoda, this flying craft from He-Man. Now, the stickers, what attracted me to this were the stickers looked nice. The thing looks like it's in decent shape. It's just missing every single piece. But the holes where the wings go and where the anchor on the front goes, they all look beautiful and intact. So theoretically, I just have to find some wings and the front piece there, the arrow piece on the front, and pop them in these holes, and theoretically, I'll have a decent Wind Raider there. So I don't know. We'll have to look up parts and see how much I'm missing. And then we have the attack track, which looks different than the movie, or than the show attack track. But you also get this flying part that comes out the front. And those you always saw exactly as is on the TV show, on the cartoon. But the attack track itself looked different. It didn't have just this piece. It was like more square, like a vehicle, like a square vehicle. But I've always wanted one, and I just kind of threw it in. It's like I throw in some of these things that they might think, oh, it's not worth that much. But I wanted to do a bundle because he originally... This is what originally caught my eye. Rebel transport. And it had the top cover part. The stickers are beautiful on this thing. It's so perfectly white and original. I mean, it's just beautiful. This top part, whatever it is great. The stickers in the cockpit look good. The seats look good. Everything about it just shouted to me, this is in beautiful shape, even if it is missing a couple parts. It's got the back cover here where the stickers on the engines are perfect. And the back cover, all the clips are there. So usually you find some of these clips broken off, but everything's there. And the back plating looks good. And everything about this just looked really nice. The shape, the condition that this was all in. It was just screaming to me, John, buy me, buy me, buy me. And he initially said $30 on this. And he wanted $5 for the Yoda, so I was already in $35. And I was like, but I don't want to pay $35. I wanted to pay $30 for the Yoda and this. But I wanted to try and get a couple more things in the bundle. And so that's why I grabbed those He-Man things. And this attracted me to it too because the inside was beautiful here. All the pegs seem to be there. They're not busted off. A lot of times you find the pegs broken. And so, yeah, I just kind of threw these all together. And I only had $50 to spend today. So I'd already $15 on the Star Trek, $5 on the other figures. There's $20. I only had $30 left, basically. So oh my gosh! No way! I gotta look at the back and see if there's anything else. What's amazing to me, I'm interrupting my story, this Darth Vader is absolutely perfect. Wow. All the cardboard is intact. Wow, this is like in such great shape. Missing the landing platform, like a little hatch that comes down the bottom, but maybe I can find that online. You know, the main thing would be finding the hatch on the bottom and then the front window parts. The stickers are beautiful on the bottom engines. The bottom of this thing is beautiful. Everything about it is like just so perfect. I don't get why it was just thrown in this bin like it was some trash thing, you know? I mean, look at the stickers on this thing. It's just perfect. Put the lid back on and all the stickers everywhere, every which way you look at it, the stickers are just, that's what's getting me. A lot of the times these stickers are worn off, they're faded, they're ripped. A lot of times this whole ship is turning yellow, like, but this one is pretty near, I mean, as close to perfect as I've ever seen. I can't get over it. And then finding the Darth Vader in there, what the heck? Like, really? That's such a bonus. Like, how the heck was he inside? Let's get him by the light here. He is absolutely perfect. Like, look at the paint on his chest. I mean, the lightsaber is still there. You don't find him with the lightsaber. That lightsaber is never there. And, I mean, I only have one lightsaber in my collection. I've got like 5 or 6 Vaders. And only one of the, well, Luce has the lightsaber. The rest of them, the only other one with the lightsaber is the one that's in the package, but that doesn't count. I mean Luce. And only one of them has the lightsaber. All my other Luce ones are, you know, without accessories, you know? And, I mean, I think I've only got 3 with the cape. I mean, I've got 4 or 5 without the cape. And he is from 1977, it says there. Does that say 77? It looks like it to me. My eyes are going, so you guys have to double check for me, but I think that says 1977 right there. Well, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I still can't believe how lucky I got on this haul. And, you know, if I had more money in hindsight, man, this is it kind of sucks. But in hindsight, since he went for this deal, I'm kind of thinking that, dang it, you know, I'm home, but it's too late probably right now. But I was like, if I could bum $100 off my dad, I bet if I went back there with that $100 cash, I could take the entire bin of Star Wars stuff that he had, because there was another snow speeder in there. I know the canopy was on there, but not the laser cannons, right? He had an AT-AT in there. There was a Slave One and a Millennium Falcon, and but these things I think were missing all their pieces. But who knows? There could have been more treasures hiding inside those things, you know? And I bet you if I handed him $100 cash, he would have let me walk away with that entire bin, the way he was wheeling and dealing in that thing. And it's kind of like, but I seriously have $0 left. I mean, I would have had to have bummed that $100 off my dad. There's no way that I can, I mean, I absolutely just do not have it. There's no possible way to come up with that money, you know? But it's kind of one of those things where you're like, you know, you really got to have a small reserve, because if you run across something like that where a guy's just wheeling and dealing and wanting to get rid of it, those are your chances to grab those things. Because even just the shells that they were, you might be able to pick up parts later on and make one of them fairly complete, at least complete enough to put on display and have it look nice, you know. But yeah. Fortunately, I have everything that was in that bin, except for the what I just got, the Rebel Transport. But still, it would have been cool to have spares, right? Extras of all those things. Yeah. And for anyone who didn't have them, I could, like, send it to somebody. You know what I mean? Like, someone's like, I don't have a snow speeder. Well, I got a shell. Get you started. And I can mail it to one of you guys, you know? Because I'm all about spreading the wealth, you know? Or helping everybody out when I can, you know? All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I've rambled on long enough. We'll talk to you guys later, all right? See ya. Still can't believe I found that Vader. What?
Oh my gosh!